I spent about 20 hours of Pokemon Violet. It's my first Pokemon game after 12 years, and the only Pokemon game that I played in my life was Pokemon Black and White. The new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is bad, but I love the game so much. There is more to it, so I will explain. As you already know, I'm not a Pokemon fan, and I don't have the nostalgia of playing Pokemon games in my childhood. This is my first review of the game other than farming games that I used to play, so I think I'm not really biased with anything. I literally jumped to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet blindly, without watching trailers, without following the news, just because I bought a Switch and I want to play a Pokemon game. That's the only reason. The new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is really fun for me. And yes, the game released in a really bad state. And from what I read, people feel that it's unacceptable for the biggest franchise in the world to release a game like this. People even make compilation about the bugs, visual glitches, performance issues, crashes, how empty the world is, all of the bad stuff. Yes, I also get the performance issues and weird visual glitches, bad frame drop in cities. It's even get worse when I play in dark mode and streaming it on my Twitch. And I also agree that the world feel empty at first with lack of vegetation and stuff. But all of that stuff doesn't stop me to be able to enjoy the game. I love it, even with the performance issues that I mentioned. It's a solid game, and as a person who going back to the Pokemon series for the first time, I didn't expect that I will enjoy this game that much. The only bad thing from the game, aside for the issues that I mentioned of course, is the prologue. The first 2 hours is not fun, and I don't like how they introduce Arven and Nemona as our rival. That's why I don't care about Arven at all at first, but his storyline actually really good and wholesome. Nemona, in the other hand, is a weird character. She's like that overly attached girlfriend meme where she seems like stalking us wherever we go and obsessed with battling with us. She even said that she don't want us to battle other Pokemon trainers and just battle with her instead. She is weird. But the gameplay loop of Pokemon is still similar with what I remember before. You battle Pokemon, catch them, raise them, defeat all the gym leaders, then be a champion. But there is more to it. Now you get 3 main objectives instead. To be a champion, to beat all of the team star leaders, and to help Arven with his research by beating the Titan Pokemon. All of that packed in an open world setting with a Zelda-like approach where you are free to create your own journey. This might be controversial, but I don't like this type of sandbox experience. That's also why I cannot enjoy Zelda Breath of the Wild. But here in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it's pretty obvious that the developer designed the map so you can still play the game in a linear way. Sure, you can just skip the first area to go to the much higher level area, but they already designed in a way that lead the player implicitly. The gym leaders are also interesting. There is the famous VTuber gym leader and the dead inside salaryman gym leader, pretty relatable. But what I like more is actually the team star leaders and their story. I kinda surprised because I thought that Pokemon games usually just have a simplistic story. The difficulty is also somewhat challenging, especially when you are doing the Titan Pokemon storyline. I don't really want to talk about this much because spoiler or anything like that. So yeah, I cannot stop playing this game, and I've been playing the game for 7 days straight now while also streaming it on my Twitch and also grinding the game off stream. This game is really fun and I love it, even with the issues that are really embarrassing for a game as big as Pokemon. If you don't mind about the performance issues but interested to play this new game, I'd say go for it. Even as someone who never played Pokemon games for a really long time, I'm having a great time with this. But if you want to wait for the game to get better performance wise, that's also perfectly understandable. I feel like if only this game was released in a stable performance, people will love this game a lot. Hopefully with this amount of backlash, the company will take this issue seriously. What do you think about the game? Maybe you have a different opinion? Let's talk about it in the comment section. Consider subscribing because I make videos like this, and check this video that I picked for you where I play Pokemon Violet in a really funny way. I think you will enjoy it. See you next time.